Hey, this is Gabe. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be working on the cap again, redesigning this. I like the way this cap came out, but I ended up using a whole lot of ebonite to make this, and I'm trying to simplify that process down. Exploded view of the cap on top. So I've been thinking about it for a while after I made this, and although I like the way this unscrews, I think I had overthought it and made too many components in order to make a simple pen cap, even though there's nothing simple about it. So with that, let's look at the drawing. And to help understand this, I drew this out on graph paper, and each square is 1/8 of an inch. So 1/8 of an inch here in the US, since pretty much we don't use the metric system as a standard, unlike everywhere else in the world. If it was metric, it'd probably be a lot easier to understand. But this is an American ruler, and one ruler is divided out into 8 pieces or 8 sections, 1/8 of an inch. You probably understand the concept, even if you're not from the US. So anyway, this is drawn out in 1/8 of an inch. So 8 squares is 1 inch. That way you see a little tab right there. Bring it in a little close. So this is 1/8, or this is 1 inch. This is 2 inches, and I'm working with a blank that's 3 inches long, and I'm cutting off a 1/2 of an inch, and I'm using this for waist right here. That's why that's sort of hashed out. And then this would be the cap finial, like you see right here. This is the cap finial. So this right here is obviously for the pen in the section, and then the nib. And if I were to put this in here into scale, that would go in here like that. So you kind of get the idea, but without using quite so much ebonite like I did here. And I want to try something a little bit different by cutting off the outside, which would be over here on the bottom. Instead of working this way, I want to work the opposite direction. All right, now let me explain a couple things here. This is 33/64 by 1 3/8 inch deep, and then I followed out with a 3/8 by 2 1/4 inches deep. So that's 1 3/8 to here, and then the rest of the way 2 1/4 inches total. That's the total length. Not this right here isn't 2 1/4 inches. From here to here, from here to here is 2 1/4 inches deep. So you can see how that is right there like that. The first step is here, and then that is there like that. And then I use a M14 by 080 triple start tap, and I got that at Turner's Warehouse. This is what it's called right here. I'll put a link in the description. And then for the thread, for the cap right here, for the finial is M10 by 075. So now let's look at the cap. And this is the end. So according to the drawing, this is the orientation. This is where it's threaded right here for the finial. That is this end right here. So this end is obviously here. So Now if I undo that, you can see how this is stepped down. This is threaded here. This is a 33 60, oh, sorry. So this outside diameter is 19/32. That is 19/32 right there. And you can see the shoulder right there like that. So I used a 19/32 drill bit to drill this out. This would go on like that. The same thing with these. Goes on here like that. Put 2 of those. And then a final collar, which goes on like that. And then that is what that looks like. So the next thing to do is just glue this all up and then turn it down. And then we'll come back when all that is done. All right, we're back after a little bit of work off camera. I've got this just rough shaped and sanded. You can see that's the lower. I added a beauty ring here to the section. And let me see if I can unscrew that. See what that looks like right there on the bottom. That's just glued in. And so the next part I'm going to do this off camera, is I'm just going to wet sand everything. That'll be for the cap, obviously. And then if you haven't seen this little jig before that I've made, this also will hold that right there like that. And this is just a simple piece of scrap ebonite. Just going to unscrew that. So this is tapped for triple thread. I have another one that's a little bit longer that I have for double thread. So this is the other end like this. So I can flip it around in the tailstock, or not tailstock, the headstock here. So it is my mandrel for both ends of this pen. Just a simple piece of scrap, nothing high tech, and works quite well. All right, here we are at the end of our video. Now this is that cap that we made, and it's pretty much styled off of the other one. A little bit different. This is a little bit longer here. The band is a little bit wider, but that's okay. Just trying different things. And otherwise, everything looks the same. The clip obviously is shorter. I haven't made a new clip for this yet, but you get the basic idea how that looks. So just like this one here, I made a new body and section and a tip right there, nib. And when you put it all together, you see the lint on there, but compare that to the previous one I made, and that looks really good. Some slight differences, not exactly alike, but really nice nonetheless. I really like this design. I think I'm going to do one like this with an ink view window next, and a couple other modifications, because one design usually comes off with a different design, but I really like the change up here from how I made this one to sleeving it this way over here. So with each particular pen, it's a new learning experience. So I hope you like it. If you like it, again, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. And if you're returning to the channel, thank you again for watching my videos, and it really helps. So you guys have a good day. Hey, this is Gabriel Castro. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. You can click on the link right here and subscribe. You can watch a video series right here or the latest video right here.